Alright, it's 5 o'clock. This is an 8-hour day. I might be halfway back down. So this is to go up there and map around the lake a little bit. It's going to be a 10-hour day. There's no way I'm going to go up there with all my gear and try to find an exit down to Morris Sound. I'm going to have to go around the horn again. Yeah, it was fun. It's a beautiful forest, old growth. Absolutely amazing trees. I think I'll get back about 7:30 tonight. Long day of dragging up there just to explore it, but it's all part of the deal. Alright, river otters feeding on salmon. Must be salmon coming up here. There's one right there. Over there. He sees me. There's a bunch of them in that pool. There must be salmon down in that pool. Oh, he's coming out. Check me out. That's salmon. Ah, that's a river otter right there. I just saw two of them back there pulling a big salmon ashore. So I guess they're chum salmon moving in here now. Ah, they're curious. They're really fast. Better than me at moving in and out of the water. But if they're up here feeding, then there might be some fish moving here. There's a little one. He's just sitting right underneath the log. Not too concerned about me. Here they come again. Four of them. Ah, they'll clear out. I gotta move down this waterfall. Alright. The sea otters just flashed under my boat. Big school of salmon in here. I'm pretty sure it's sockeye. I don't know. It might be a little early for sockeye. But it's not, I don't think it's chum. It could be about 8 pounds. They moved right through here into this pool. And they're being worked over by the sea otters. So I'm pretty anxious to get one too. But the log that I'm on is just slimy. I'm on my knees right now. There's no way I can stand up on this. But this is the time of day with the tide falling. These things would be moving into the pool. Big schools of them. It'd be great to get a sockeye. I couldn't get a hold of those salmon that I saw. They were jumping in there. They're definitely in the lower river, and there must have been 15 river otters working them. So I'm going to troll the little spoon that I have back. It's a beautiful evening. It seems like the clouds are starting to break up a little bit. Maybe that's the end of the storm. I definitely need a day to dry out. It didn't rain much at all today, so I hope that the tent dried out. Well, it appears I have a bear very close to my camp. That's my tent right there. That's a bear right there. Right there. So, there he is. I'm going to slide over there and tell him, hey, buddy, you're not welcome for dinner. If he'll listen to me. Alright, it's 8 o'clock in the evening, day number 7. It's the 2nd of July, anyway. Let me show you, that's my tent over there. That's my tent. And down the shoreline, there's the stream where I get fresh water. Go a little bit farther, farther. Right in there is a bear. That's a big black bear. Not bothering anybody. Not bothering me. He's probably about, I don't know, he's probably about 100 yards from getting to my tent. Yeah. 120 yards maybe. Looking his way along the shoreline. Oh, it's a big one. I'll go take a look at her. Yeah, he sees me. Sees me approaching. Hey, bear. Oh, God, that thing's got to be 400 pounds. Think I'd survive if I fought that thing? Yeah, that's the biggest one I've ever seen. Hey, bear. Oh, that is a big sow. Just enormous. I'm not gonna back down for nothing. Almost looks like he's got bullet holes or something in his side. Hey, bear. Phew. That was one huge bear. I want to say grizz, but I can't see underneath that. No, it's not grizz. There's no grizz out here. Yeah, bear, it's me. That's my tent over there. Yeah, that's where I'm camping. Oh, that's gotta be pushing 400 pounds. That is absolutely enormous. It's like, yeah, I'm not messing with that one. Oh, that is a huge bear. Well, we know where the huge poop comes from. Alright, I'm back in camp, and I've pulled the food down. Nobody got into the food, nobody got into the tent. That big sow is right over there in the forest. No doubt. Not the only one, because that wasn't the one I saw this morning that was over there. That big sow over there. So yeah, there's bear all over here. They get back in the forest 10 feet or so. I can't see them. They know me. So bugs are out in mass. I am wet from the waist down. And there's still salmon moving around on the surface out here. I'm gonna light a fire, get some smoke going, clear this out. Oh, it was the end of an interesting day. July 2nd. It started off kind of drizzly and rainy, and it seems like it's breaking up a little bit. It's not any warmer. It's actually cold. This is the coldest day so far. I can see my breath, and I've got all my thermals on right now. That big sow, when I came back down the river from portaging up, try to find a passage over, and I just don't think it's possible. I just think it's too small of a river going out the other side, and it's still three nautical miles from South Arm. So that's a long way to go through the forest. But that big sow I came across on the way in, I've got it on the other camera. She was right down there. Oh, she was just enormous. Absolutely enormous. Looked like I had 3 bullet holes in the side. Kind of scar tissue or something. But got back, got a fire started. My food's fine, my tent's fine. Can't ask for much more than that. Got my fire started. Try to dry out a little bit. I got pretty soaked going up the river today. So that's it. That's what I wanted. And there's some salmon moving in. They're splashing around in here, and I saw some up the river too. I just couldn't catch any. I didn't have much time. It was late in the day. I spent 10 hours portaging up and portaging down today. So that's a long way. But I know the information I need now. I know that it's not possible to pass up to that lake and then down to their side. So I don't know. This is pretty nice. I've got a dozen river otter up there. I saw one of them with a fish, with the salmon. I saw schools of salmon in the pools up there. I see salmon jumping here. I've got enormous bear as a neighbor. And I've got some beautiful scenery. So what more could I want in Alaska? I've got firewood, fresh water. Why go anywhere else? I think I'm going to call it a day. Maybe spend another one here.